Hi everyone and welcome. If you're new, I'm Brandy, the shadow worker and mirror. I inspire or I trigger. I do things differently. This is a meditated read. I do a lot of humane work, so right now this is just the best and easiest way to get this out, okay? These are meditated. So, first and foremost, there is so much grief during this Pluto thing that's blowing everything up, okay? And that is literally, I feel, to bring everyone to their knees. This is a general reading. I'm just picking up on the overall consciousness, okay? I just keep getting someone that keeps trying so hard to get to a place that they can enjoy their free time. I guess that's the best way to put that. Their resources, their practical side, their leisure side, because they have been working so hard. Their effort is so hard, and it just, everything keeps hitting them. Everything, and that's where there's grief and being taken literally almost as if the Persephone thing for the winter, you know, down to hell and back up. There is some type of financial justice coming, okay? And I say justice because, again, you've been working very hard to get your stability, because it's like you've been dedicating and trying to help others, but you're not able to enjoy those fruits of your labor. There could be a literal, since I heard financial justice, right? Maybe you're getting a legal settlement, you know what I mean? Like, maybe you're getting a divorce or whatever. They put you through complete hell. It just, you're going to have that independent thing, okay? You're going to get that stability. You're going to be able to enjoy a moment or two now and then and just feel right with the world, but it's not today. It is pushing you to face things, to look at things in a very honest light with Pluto and everything coming. Saturn, Pluto, it's kind of coming out with me. People are having to be held accountable for past actions. So people can either make amends and look at that, so they can go a different route, which is what I feel here. But everyone has to be willing to face their past mistakes. And here's the big portion. Take responsibility and accountability for their part, no matter what is going on. Okay, because this is the general. This is a overall energy that I am getting as the shadow worker for the consciousness that's going to watch this. Okay, those are those difficult decisions and things, you know, you got to look at. Can't blind yourself to, can't close your eyes to, you can't shut this off and be like, oh, I don't want to hear this. This is, no. People who want to only hear the positive are the people that are going to stay and not make amends for things. They are unable to make clear decisions in their life. They keep facing difficult things, which is why they struggle to make any decisions in their life. Okay? And that's where they're going to have more significant consequences. And the people on the other hand are going to have a profound impact on their life for the positive, but just needing to be prepared to accept the responsibility for the outcome of the choices and the domino effect. So definitely going through this whole reckoning to be called to account, whether you put yourself in a position or you let someone else put you in a position. It was all, we made those choices. Now we have to make amends to move forward, and I am not exempt. Okay, I'm not exempt from this. I feel like the old people that you're used to talking to, that maybe you would go to for normal guidance or you would listen to, just isn't cutting it, and you know that. Again, we have, we'll call it pros and cons of people. The cons want to stay over into the past. They don't want to take that blindfold off. They don't want to manage the responsibility of their actions. Okay? They want to keep being in the misunderstanding. They want to keep arguing and fighting with whoever because they like the drama. The other people, okay, they are understanding that they took these responsibilities on, but they have to become more structured and more organized. They have to take a more spiritual approach. They have to understand things, managing, you know, what's my resource, what's my responsibility. Every part's out of balance. Work, finance, relationship, spiritual, you know, we have to bring these all into harmony. So it's like you do need to seek someone who has a little more experience about what this is to help you. Whoever you want to go to get that inner peace, to know kind of which direction to maybe go gut-wise. You know, if you came to me, I do have an option for $26. You take me 2 questions, right? I meditate that whole 5 minutes. If I go over because I have more to add to that questions, I do, and it's delivered to you. Kind of like this. With that being said, you know, it's to know you have to be a little more flexible right now. I feel like this is more hard-hitting for air and earth. I think everyone else is going through it too, but air and earth. I just keep getting like that feeling, because it's a structured feeling. I need it to be this, but that's why everyone's got themselves into that mess, right? And it's like learning how to navigate the different structures, but stepping up into like a different hierarchy as well. And that's where you're going to have to be versatile for a little bit. Like 2 months. 2 months is what I'm getting, being versatile. Being brought to your knees, pretty much, to finally get out of like that hurt feeling, that grief feeling of whatever is going on, being brought to your knees. You know, because I feel like, I really feel like Spirit is very much at play with a lot of hands here. People always think they can get out unscathed sometimes and not have to meet their maker, or push us to get away from something that's not good for us, so they keep slamming us, slamming and slamming and slamming. You know what I mean? That is to get you the hell away from the path that you've been down. It's always a lesson, friends. There's always a lesson, but there's a blessing that comes from it too, okay? There may always be a hardship, but a blessing will come from that. And I know sometimes that's really hard to know when you're in the middle of a shitstorm or losing someone, or, you know, like there's too many questions to ask God. I stopped. I just stopped asking. Only option is to literally keep rolling. You know what I mean? So, I mean, this is more the 2 months you're learning to be adaptable when shit hits the fan. You're going to adjust to new circumstances. You're going to make a structure out of that new circumstance with more awareness, okay? You went down to hell, now you're stepping back out on the stairs. You're coming back out to the light, is what together within the next 2 months. So this was your weekend general read on the collective. If you need more, I'm, on Instagram and Facebook, and my site is taureani.com. And I will catch you later.